That's the tiniest duty free in all over the world. We just landed in Siem Reap. Welcome! The adventure in the ancient city starts now. Here we are. Let's start the temples tour here in Siem Reap, and this is the place where you can get your ticket, and basically everything starts from here. Let's go to buy the ticket. Hello. Coming. And here we go. Ticket is done. It was very quick. There is no line at all, so it's around 9 a.m. in the morning. So if you come around this time and even around lunchtime, you don't gonna find too much people, and they give you, you see, a beautiful ticket with your picture. For logistic reason, I was forced to buy a 3 days ticket. You cannot buy a 2 days. It's gonna be 1 day ticket or 3 days ticket, even if I will not use the day 3. But it's just to have more time and make the shootings today and also tomorrow. Oh, this is our guide for today.
Yes.
Thank you very much for driving us.
I'm a driver tuk-tuk in Siem Reap province. When you have the time to see the Cambodia, you can see me.
So remember about him. So he's gonna take care of us today. This first temple of the big complex, which is called Bantai Kday Temple, and it's just a little bit outside of the city. And let's say that normally when you buy a tour, most of the time directly from the hotel, they sell you 2 different tours, the big tour and the small tour. And this temple is part of the big tour that we decide to do today. But you can also have different deals with the tuk-tuk driver, and they can bring you where you want to see the temple that you want. what a place. When you start to walk into the site, you immediately realize the magnitude of this area, of this temple. Mostly the people come here to visit the Angkor temple, which is only a little part of the complex. It's a huge area. It was a big ancient city, and the temples, it's what remains. Somebody says that the extensions of the complex is comparable to LA now. So it's an immense area, and probably even not a week it's enough to visit all the temples. The biggest religious complex in the world. Okay, that's the second temple we are visiting. It's called Siem Reap, and I tell you already, guys, that I have absolutely no intention to walk up there. It's too hot, and it's probably no sense, and I'm not sure it is allowed. Some people are doing that, but yeah, we are keep going. This is the East Lebanon Temple. They have those beautiful elephants at the corner. It is now time of Tasom temple. It is impressive how after all this year the nature is completely mixed in the texture of these rocks, because in some areas, as you can see, the trees are basically part of the structure, and this is because, you know, in the end the nature will always win, no matter what the man in this earth will build. Okay, we are actually crossing this bridge that connect that little island where we're gonna find the next temple to visit. That it is basically in a big lake, and this big lake, it's basically a water reserve for the area, for the forest around here, built it back in the day to preserve the area and give to all the forest and all the plants around here the right supply of water to survive, and of course they built a temple in the middle of it. You see, I'm pretty sure if you have enough money, you can make the tour with a Rolls Royce instead of a tuk-tuk. Look at that beauty. Wow. Old school Rolls Royce. Okay, these are the last temple of the big tour that we're gonna visit today, and then it's time for a little rest. It's very hot. Yes, I'm trying. Guys, it is huge. It seems endless. The atmosphere, it's almost unreal here. It is really like a time machine. It brings you really back in the day. You see all these walls are full of carvings and full of stories about the daily life of these people. Maybe not really this one, but I'm sure that in many of the temples there are a lot of inscriptions in the rocks that tells you about how was the people life back in the day at this era. That's all for the big tour. This is it. So we are now in the tuk-tuk, coming back to make a stop at the hotel, eat something, and just chill because, guys, as I said, it's very hot. And yeah, look at that, monkeys. We have to show you the monkeys. New haircut, I am shaved as you see, and our super tuk-tuk driver there brings us to see the sunset. We are almost at the top. Now we're gonna climb that stairs, and that's the final step, so to be on the terrace up there. And there you go, sunset time, yeah. Yeah, the sunset was not the best today. It was nice to climb up here. It was worth it because what you can see from up here, it's beautiful. You can have an idea of how vast is the wall side. In Siem Reap, if you are searching for a place to eat good food, have a nice drink and stay cheap, this is the place. And I will put the link in the video description and look at the price of the drink. Going to experience the last little adventure, and yeah, we are going to visit Angkor Wat. Finally, we are on the famous temple of Angkor Wat. Guys, this place is incredible, and I didn't expect to find a big structure like this. It is massive, it's huge. It takes 40 years to build these things back in the day, and they take the materials, the stones to build this place, even from more than 30 kilometers from here. So imagine what a big effort was to build a temple like this back in the day. And of course, this temple is basically the main star of the show. Be expected to find yourself immersed in an incredible place, but with a lot of people. It is very crowded, so we arrived very early to see the sunrise, and it was already packed of people. Welcome to the Takeo Temple. Okay, that's the very last temple that we're gonna visit today, and probably the most famous. Let's go. Just a quick walk and we finally are in the famous temple of Taprum, the most famous one because of the movie Tomb Raider. That's why this temple is one of the most famous of the complex and probably one of the most visited after Angkor. Come here. So it's funny. So this group of Japanese guys was in my flight. And I just find them again here in the main temple. So thank you guys. It was nice to visit to see you.
Have a nice day.
You too. Enjoy the temple. Bye bye.
Bye.
A big tree. Yeah. You see, it's another example. Let's call it symbiosis between the plants and the old structures, the old rocks of the ancient city. They live together now since many years, and they made this incredible scenario for us to be visited right now. these two guys here really saved my life. So, because I forgot my bag and they take it back to me. So thanks. This is the moment to answer your main question. Is it worth it to visit Angkor Wat in 2024? And I have to say that my general answer is yes, because this place, guys, it is mind-blowing. And not only this temple, which is one of the most famous one, but the whole complex. And then we come to the second question that probably you are asking now. How much time you can spend here to visit the ancient city? And well, that depends really on you. I think it's possible to visit the main sites, the main temple in one day, but I think that the best choice it will be to spend at least 2 days. Unfortunately, this option it will be a little bit expensive because you are forced to buy a 3 days ticket. We are out of the last temple. There is a reason because this one is the most visited, and I think it's not only because of the movie, but it is really beautiful. It is really a beautiful temple. It is special. It's something unique. Again, so how the nature is mixed with the ancient buildings is something incredible. It's worth it to suffer a little bit. The temperature is very high, it's very humid, so it is a big work to visit this temple. So normally I never ask for that, but please consider to put a like on this video, and not only to me, but to all the YouTubers that are making this to entertain you and to give information, because believe me or not, all this it's a big effort to make this video and deliver this video to you. So please consider to give us a like and subscribe to the channel as a thanks for our help. That's the moment when the adventure it's finished. We are at the Siem Reap International Airport. I am basically. I'm flying back to Bangkok, and this big adventure, at least it was a big adventure for me, after traveling around Vietnam and Cambodia for almost 20 days. I go back to Thailand, to my base, and it was a big adventure, and I met so many nice people. I see so many incredible places, and guys, as always, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.